So now, here is my little drawing of what happened. The R is for Romans and the G is for the Germanic tribes. So as you can see, there's 21,000 legions and there's 32,000 Germanic tribes, right? Give or take a couple thousand on each side. These are just the numbers I was given. The Romans are marching in a column to get to wherever they're going. They're setting up they're trying to reach their winter quarters. The Germanic tribes set up on them in the forest. There's trees everywhere. You can't see. So it messes up the block formations already. When you add trees in and it's unlevel ground, it can't be it can't be a pitched battle now. Because Romans would need to level it and then move in. But that's obviously been destroyed with the trees on all sides of it. And the Romans are marching in a thin line. And they're obviously attacked on both sides. They swarm in. So what happens from the accounts I was reading, what happens during the battle is the first thing that happens is small groups of the Germanic tribes are hitting them, and they're causing dysfunction in between the Roman legions. And the Roman legions get pissed off and they pursue them into the forest. And they pursue them into the forest, that's when they're encircled and then they're killed. Now, this was happening throughout a day, right? This is slowly happening. And then as they're marching on, the Roman legions start to get dwindled down as small numbers are starting to pick off from their cohort. The Germanic tribes start launching bigger and bigger attacks, raids. Quintus Verus Aurelius decides, we're going to set up a camp here. We're going to build a fort here because we can't reach our winter quarters. So we're going to build a fort right here. So they start building their fort, and they have quite a few followers, non-combatants. And those are people who are the families, the cooks, right? All those non-combatant roles. They have a large amount of those. So they put those in the center of their camp that they build. And the legionnaire is part construction worker, part warrior, because they can build camps on the fly. Throughout the battle, the Romans have the camp built essentially, and the Germanic tribes just encircle them. And they're picking off cohorts, they're picking off small groups of legion,